My name is Gail Bean, and I am 58 years old. One of the reasons I joined the program and took the class was because as a nurse practitioner, I see my patients, particularly as they get older, struggling with everyday activities. Some of them are overtly balance issues, and others are just ordinary activities of daily life, trying to function, getting in and out of a car. And I thought this would be a great opportunity for me to try and do some preventive work in the hope that as I age, I will be able to maintain my balance for as long as possible and be safe. I had been, and still am, in Dodi's class, the Golden Sneakers program, and she has us do some balance components. And I was surprised that I was finding I didn't have as much balance as I thought I did. I mean, it was okay, but I thought I would be better than I was. So I used to practice at home some of the things that she had us do. So I thought this would be a nice continuation of that. I feel stronger. I mean, I work out in the gym, but this is kind of a neat, easy way to accomplish a lot in an hour. My arms feel stronger. I had an old neck injury, whiplash injury from the 80s that I recently had physical therapy for because it's been painful every day. And the physical therapy helped a lot. But I'm now able to do things after that with this balance class that I couldn't do before in terms of lifting things or reaching for things and feeling more comfortable. Joe, who runs the program, is very careful about explaining how to do each exercise and why it's important to hold your back or your arms in a certain way or keep your knees bent so you won't injure yourself. You know, sometimes you stumble, and when you're younger, you stumble and you know that you're not going to hit the ground, that you can get your feet back underneath you. But as you get older, that's harder to do, to get your feet back underneath you. It's easier to stumble. But I think one of the things that's really good about this program is it won't prevent you from falling, and there's no way to measure that. But I think if you start to stumble, you've got a better shot of catching yourself. I think from what I've read and just from my experience itself, that the earlier we start training our muscles and our brain, the better off we're going to be when we're 90. And the better chance we have of reaching 90, because one of the biggest things and fears of an elderly person is falling. And once they fall, a lot of things can happen in terms of, you know, not only broken hips, but people often get pneumonia in the recovery period. So if you can avoid that, it's great. Based on my experience with the Balance program, I would not hesitate to recommend to patients or neighbors or friends, and I have recommended to friends, that they check out the program and try participating.